Mike Fisher reporting from inside the Star as the Cowboys are involved in OTAs. They are underway right out there. We will be there shortly to get a look at what we think. As we talk now, you'll recall in the last 24 hours, we've done our Cowboys OTAs offense preview, complete with our projected roster as best we could. We encourage you to go get that. Go find that. Google me, and you'll find Mike Fisher OTAs, CowboysSI.com, and of course, we talk about it as well on 105.3 The Fan. Let's do defense today. Cowboys roster projections, defense, and the key battles. On offense, we really narrowed it down to 3 key battles, as you'll find. On defense, it's a little different. Maybe because the Cowboys offense is so loaded or expected to be. The 2021 roster is kind of easy, pretty straightforward when we project what we do on offense around here. And maybe because we have no idea what to expect from the defense, the 53-man roster projections on that side of the ball, we need some OTAs to figure them out. They are, at this moment, 3 things. Thing number 1, ding, confounding. Thing number 2, ding, incomplete. Thing number 3, ding, questionable. Let's go about proving that now. Let's start with the defensive line and the question. Will they keep 11? DeMarcus Lawrence, Randy Gregory, and Terrell Basham. I think those are the easy answers at defensive end. We will guess that Sir Neville Gallimore and the newcomer 6'8" Brent Urban are relatively easy answers at tackle, we think. But beyond that, a lot of I don't knows. The new Dan Quinn-led defensive staff, will they like Dorrance Armstrong as much as the coaches did last year? Will they stiff Bradley Anae like the coaches did last year? Will they discover, finally, if Tristan Hill can play? Because we don't know. If you count those guys that I've just mentioned, I think we're up to 8-ish guys. Okay? 8 guys, and then do you keep 3 rookie defensive linemen, Chauncey Golson, also, and Quentin Bohanna? Chauncey, Osa, and Quentin. 3 rookies. If so, that's your 11. But then, what about Carlos Watkins? So they got a lot of bodies here. And as always happens, somebody's going to get hurt, somebody's going to get this, something's going to happen. Hopefully nothing awful, and it'll probably work itself out. But I've got 11 there, and those are the names. I just gave you 12 names. Maybe one of those rookies ends up practice squatting, or maybe Carlos Watkins gets squeezed. Linebackers. There's 5 named guys, and maybe that's all there's room for. If you want to sound good on paper, read off the linebacker names here. Micah Parsons sounds good on paper. Leighton Vander Esch, good on paper. Jalen Smith, Keanu Neal, Jabril Lestill, Cox. Review those pedigrees. And these are all Pro Bowlers or first-round talents or hand-picked Dan Quinn guys. Every one of them. It's impressive on paper. Fact is, the carryovers underperformed. And at the same time in 2020, the kids like Francis Bernard and Luke Gifford never really got a chance to show that they could have made a difference. We think we know that Dallas wants Micah to be the Mike, Vander Esch to be the Will, and Jalen to be the Sam. And if those 3 guys play up to their own expectations, Dallas will not field one of the poorest defenses in franchise history again in 2020. If those 3 guys play up to their level of expectations, Dallas's defense has no way it'll be terrible. It's not a very high bar, but there you go. And finally, to the defensive backfield. 10 to turnovers is the question. And we mean turnover in 2 senses of the word here. Takeaways, of course, 1 sense, get some.